Also, I like the Western style ballad they kind of got to it. I don't know if it's fitting, but I like the sound of it. You know what I mean? Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be checking out Sabaton's To Hell and Back, the official music video, uploaded of course by Sabaton. Yes guys, now if you guys are new to the channel, you might not know that I've uploaded a Fat Electrician reaction to Audie Murphy recently, and I didn't know it myself, but some of you guys told me that Sabaton's song To Hell and Back is actually about Audie Murphy, which I had no idea about. I have heard of Sabaton before. I actually learned about them when I was in the reserves. My Master Corporal, when I was in BMQ, actually did listen to Sabaton, so that's how I learned of them, learned what kind of music they make. They make some really fantastic songs. I believe years ago I have heard this song, but I've never actually in-depth listened to the lyrics of it. So to learn that it's actually about Audie Murphy, that was news to me. So I actually want to give it a look back and check it out with you guys and actually see what makes it about Audie Murphy. I'd be really interested to see. I think I do remember the chorus of this song. I don't remember the lyrics. It's been a long time since I've heard this song, but I do remember it. It's kind of Western ballad themed almost. Let's give it a listen to, guys. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, hit that like button, subscribe for more content from me, and of course leave your recommendations down in the comments below. We're liked up here. Apparently I can't click captions. Captions on, quality 1080p, full screen. And without any further delay, guys, let's get right into it. Sabaton's To Hell and Back. In World War II, millions of soldiers went into battle far away from their homes, and many of those who returned faced an enemy just as formidable as the forces they fought on the battlefield. Post-traumatic stress disorder was usually treated with quite ineffective yet highly addictive drugs. One of the men facing the horrors of World War II long after the war ended was First Lieutenant Audie Murphy from Kingston, Texas. Yes, that's right. Okay. See, I've never actually watched the music video for this song, so this is going to be new to me. It says it right at the start of the video that it's about him. That's news, man. I never knew. Yeah. Cool how it's like making a point to like tell that PTSD is going to be a thing though in this video. Such a catchy tune right off the way, I have to say. Wow. Damn, dude. So I want to pause there real quick, guys. I'm going to have to pause throughout this video. Obviously, copyright law, whatever have you, right? I do want to listen to it in full. I'll probably do that after. But I have to say right off the bat, right? Again, PTSD, you know, we watched the Fat Electrician video. PTSD was a very, very big part of, unfortunately, of Audie's life. After World War II, you know, he'd struggle with a lot. And the big thing about it too was he was one of the very first, I guess, big names in the military to actually speak up and say, hey man, I got something wrong with me. You know what I mean? You know, I saw some shit. I don't feel comfortable with it. You know, he was racked with survivor's guilt, and he just had severe PTSD. And again, like, from the shit that he did, right? This guy was an absolute monster on the battlefield, right? And obviously for his side, and that's good during the time, right? But you got to think about how that affects a guy after the fact, right? I mean, yeah, you're killing Germans, right? For the cause, right? For your side, right? That's great. But at the end of the day, you're still killing people, right? That's the problem, right? You're still killing people. That's still going to weigh on your mind. That's still going to affect you, right? So I just want to say, like, big props to Sabaton here for actually making that a point, showing that in the video. That's big shit. Glory in war, men like him. I remember this, the chorus, yeah. Grasses grow on Anzio. See, and not to pause right, we're gonna start that chorus off again, but see, when I always heard this song prior, the chorus, And then maybe that's just what I was listening to. I'm sorry, guys. You know, fucking boom, Zoomer mind, I guess there. But I always thought it was a song about the invasion of Anzio. You know, when I first listened to it, because, you know, crosses grow in Anzio. Later since, and again, I've researched Audie Murphy a little bit. Crosses grow in Anzio. I believe that's actually from a poem that Audie Murphy made. Just researching a little bit after the fact because I was interested in him, right? I believe that's actually a poem from him, and I could be wrong. I believe it's on his tombstone, or it's in one of his works, or it's on one of the memorials or something like that. But he did make a poem. I don't remember how the whole poem goes, but I know that's the first line of it. Crosses grow in Anzio. So that's very cool. That, you know, back in the day, I had no fucking idea. I thought it was just a war about the American invasion of Italy, right, in a sense. But no, it's actually just a poem from Audie Murphy himself. Very sick. Nice. Damn, dude. Also very cool how they're getting all the details about him in there too. Damn, dude. Obviously, like, yeah, the pictures of PTSD-ridden soldier there. That's obviously, you know, kind of hard to see in a way, but it is true, and they are trying to make a point of showing that was a big problem in his life later down the line, and again, it very much was. But I have to say, man, like, again, like the visuals on this, and again, the details they're getting about him too. It's very. I always like this about Sabaton too, right? They're a power metal band, but their music is still educational in a way. Like, you still end up learning stuff about it. Learning stuff about historical incidents, about historical figures, whatever have you, just by listening to their music. I still think that's one of the most interesting things about Sabaton in general, about their band. Besides the fact that they make fantastic music, of course. I've been wanting to see these guys live for years. I actually know they're coming in Toronto again soon, not super soon, but they are coming to Toronto, so I would like to go see them. I don't know if I will, unfortunately, but it's on my bucket list. You know, I've been wanting to see them because they do come to Canada quite a bit, and they're one of the few bands that does make semi-frequent trips around here. So I gotta go see these guys live sometime, man. I'm really liking this so far, though. On Anzio, no soldiers sleep when we're held 6 feet deep. Damn, dude. It's a cool song, honestly. Sounds great. Also, we're gonna start that riff back over again, of course, but I have to say too, Sabaton, known for their fucking fantastic guitar riffs, man. Those guys fucking shred, let me tell you. Unfortunately, I don't know the names of any of the artists, right? I say that right now. But holy fuck, man, gotta recognize skill when you hear it. I've heard quite a few Sabaton songs where they absolutely shred these fucking riffs down, dude. Let's hear this. That was dirty. I like that. Also, I like the Western style ballad they kind of got to it. I don't know if it's fitting, but I like the sound of it. You know what I mean? Anzio. Damn, dude. And And I guess that's kind of trying to show too in a way at the end. Let's see here. Quite some time after the war, Audie locked himself into a motel room for 7 days to get rid of his addiction to the drugs, and he was finally able to return to normal life. Lieutenant Murphy received every military combat award for valor available from the US Army. That's fucking crazy to hear, man. Wow. There he is right there. Medal of Honor, Distinguished Service Cross, Silver Star, Legion of Merit, Bronze Star, Purple Heart, Good Conduct, Presidential Unit Citation, American Campaign, European, African, Middle Eastern Campaign, World War II Victory Star, Army of Occupation, Legion Honneur de Chevalier, the French, I'm going to pronounce these wrong, French, Croix de Guerre, I'm going to be pronouncing these wrong, Belgian Croix de Guerre, Combat Infantryman Badge, a Marksman Badge, Expert Badge, Outstanding Civilian Service Medal, and the Texas Legislative Medal of Honor. Holy fuck, dude. Wow. That's how many accolades, man. Oh my god. In memory of Audie Murphy, 1925 to 1971. And again, died in that plane crash taken from us way too soon, guys. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty great, I have to say. And I've heard that song before, but I've not actually listened to the lyrics in that way before. So to actually like listen to them break it down, I didn't have like a ton, I guess, on his feats. It's more on the PTSD effect of the soldier after the fact, which, you know, they could have went for a song more about his feats, but I think even a song more about the PTSD is honestly more powerful, right? Because this is a guy that won, again, pretty much every fucking military award, American military award there was to win, right? He was the guy, he was the GOAT, right? And for him to come back, you know, this absolute badass, this hard ass, for him to come back and to say, hey man, you know, this shit fucking hurts me, this shit affects me. I saw a lot of shit over there, I saw a lot of my buddies die, I killed a lot of people, right? I got blood on my hands, right? I don't feel clean, right? I feel a burden on me, right? It's honestly more impactful, and honestly goes to show more, I guess, how would you say, it's not only more relatable, but I guess it's honestly almost more important, right? The fact that Audie after the fact did that, right? Because that's what a lot of people remember him for, right? They remember him for being a badass, of course, but also the fact that he was able to be human, you know what I mean, after the fact, right? He was able to still show emotion and you know, display that he was bothered by it. I just think that's a very, very interesting thing to focus on for the song. I think they did a good job with that, right? But yes, if you guys enjoyed this reaction, hit that like button, subscribe for more content from me, and of course leave your recommendations down in the comments below. I know don't really do music reactions too much. This is a little bit different, so if you guys want to see more, let me know. I'll try to do what I can. Obviously, I don't really know how this video is going to look with the copyright and everything around that. It is a reaction video, and obviously this video is going to be about 13 minutes long now, so hopefully free use does apply in this case, and we were breaking it down a little bit there too. So free use should absolutely apply, YouTube. Don't screw me over here. But yes, big thank you to all of our members, all of our Hastati, our Triarii, Principe, Dagenhart, and of course our Prefects, Fear, Hobbit, and Andrew. I appreciate you guys. Come join our Discord if you're not in it. And yeah, without any further delay, guys, this has been Centurion, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.